also beginning an extensive cataloguing of all the damage found, the repair and salvage methods that were used, how well they worked, as well as any suggestions on remedying weaknesses that were identified in the various ships' construction as they progressed. This will prove invaluable in the years ahead in both the design and refit of ships, and in briefing and training the crews of ships that were heading into combat. At the same time, a limited amount of salvage work was being done to the minesweeping command vessel Oglala, which had been moored just alongside here. Due to the priority list, she was slated to just be removed from her position as she was maintaining valuable berthing space. To make things easier, she was stripped down to a basic hull and superstructure, strapped to a couple of pontoons, and pumped full of air. Unfortunately, it turned out that the old hull wasn't strong enough to take all the new stresses, and she leaked air faster than it did. By the 20th of December, that had been abandoned, and the works crews dispersed to other areas of the ships. But in better news, what was left of the destroyer shore was recovered from the sunken, floating dry dock into a working dry dock and stripped of all her armament. She could be repaired, but between missing down, shock damage and the port infiltration, she'd be in refit for quite a while, and her guns could be used on the ships. And so, back to the battleships. It turned out that part of the breach caused by the torpedo hit to Nevada was actually beneath the mud, which that portion of the ship was laying in. Luckily, the patch they'd been making was wood, so it could not have died. Unfortunately, the dredging and diving efforts that ascertained this also found numerous anomalies, probably from various near misses. These were also to be patched up to get the ship afloat. At least she wasn't going anywhere. On the 20th of December, there were some things to do in the priority order, issued as follows. First priority was the infantry. The second was to try and improve the overall movement of the present world. Third was the salvage anti-aircraft guns. Fourth, the refloating of the London. Fifth, refloating of the floating drive shore unit by the 32. Sixth, refloating of California. Seventh, the docking of Bradley. Eighth, the removal of miscellaneous ordnance equipment and ammunition that hadn't been covered in any of the above. Ninth, refloating of West Virginia. 10th, the recovery of material at the European ships such as the Townsman and the Lake. 11th, the recovery of a Japanese submarine. And 12th, the recovery of sunken boats, torpedoes, tubes, and various miscellaneous gear down the harbour. All the various ships and keep afloat in the first few months of the attack. To reason they wanted to keep these guns so urgently wasn't to try and build a couple of copies of Fort Drive. It was because California seemed to be California. Here she'd been birthed at was previously in an area of mud and silt. The pilot was to support here in the first place, and in some cases needed to go down over 100 feet into the seabed before they'd actually hit something solid enough to support here. And now it looked like this very fine mud was slowly swallowing the battleship and moving around 2,000 tons of top weight by taking the main battery of light it was home, letting the ship go down at least as slow as process air. The idea of the salvage was started going on the sheet by now, but that material was wending its way into the port of the continental United States by train, and well over a month away from even arriving, let alone being installed. If the ship sank considerably lower in the mud in the interim, this might completely obscure the damage and make it almost impossible to patch or pump out, and of course the suction fighting her removal would be immense. And so off came the turret tops and out came the guns. Elsewhere, in Driver 1, the removal of Pennsylvania, the dock train and the two destroyers present, Cassid and Downs, could be looked over. The news here really wasn't good. Between multiple bombs and their own torpedoes going on, plus being set on fire, the two ships were effectively water heaps of scrap metal whose only real value was the prime dried-up real estate that they were currently occupying, and whatever return mission we survived.